Congratulations on reaching your goal weight. It's an admirable achievement and one that will most improve the quality of your life and health. I'm confident that at this point you have learned quite a bit about the Smart for Life weight management system. Undoubtedly, you have learned to eat small multiple meals throughout the day, and while doing so, you have learned to recognize when you are truly hungry. Like most of our successful clients, you probably feel full or satisfied sooner than you did before. Before starting the Smart for Life weight management program, you didn't know what hunger or fullness was. Now you do. Some people say that they feel as though the stomach has shrunk. And most importantly, the first rule of your new eating lifestyle is to eat only when you're hungry and to stop when you're not hungry, rather than being full. If this is hunger and this is fullness, you stop here when you're comfortable. Think of hunger as a car's gas gauge. You should never get too famished, so never go below 1/4 tank full. And you should never get too full and go above 3/4 tank full. You should always stay in the comfort zone between 1/4 full and 3/4 tank full. Notice that I didn't tell you what to eat, but rather I emphasized how much. In working with our clients, we found that restricting choices or giving people menus just doesn't work. But listening to your own body does. You gotta learn to do that. This is really the key to maintaining your healthy weight. It's key to being healthy. The cookies have helped you to learn to eat only when you're hungry, and they have taught you how small amounts of food can satisfy you and keep you not hungry for a long time. You should now listen to your body and must continue doing that. Practice doing that every day. You gotta do it for your own health. Our education program has taught you how to choose the right foods, which are highly nutritious, foods such as complex carbohydrates. Remember this rule. If it starts out white, it's probably not right. White sugar or white flour should be out, eliminated from your diet. So let's take a look at what a typical day should be like. A typical day should start with you waking up hungry. People who are not hungry in the morning are usually nighttime eaters or have trained themselves to ignore their hunger reflex in the morning. Waking up hungry is a good thing. Each day should start with a small, satisfying breakfast. By the way, the Weight Loss Registry and the National Institute of Health recommends exactly what I'm saying. Now remember, I'm just giving you examples. Use these to make up your own menus. A very good example is a single egg white omelet, 1 slice of whole wheat toast, a half a banana. That's right, you only have to eat half of it. 8 ounces of 1% milk and coffee or tea if you like. Your afternoon meal might look something like this: a reasonable sized salad made of lettuce, radishes, cucumbers, celery, diced green peppers, and some carrots, with 2 tablespoons of non-fat ranch salad dressing. You might also enjoy a half cup of tuna, the one packed in water, of course. You may also want 10 small green olives on your salad, or 10 small pickles with your tuna instead. 6 low-fat 100% whole wheat crackers with your tuna will also work. Your dessert, a delicious peach, will complete the satisfying and filling meal. Of course, for beverage, enjoy water or non-caloric beverage of your choice. Your typical dinner might include 6 to 10 ounces of skinless chicken or fish which has been boiled, baked, or grilled. Saute a cup of mushrooms and a cup of onions in just a teaspoon of canola oil will go with your main course. Delicious. In addition, you can enjoy a cup of cooked spinach and even a medium-sized baked potato. Remember, we allow baked potatoes on our maintenance. It's not what you eat, it's how much you eat. Enjoy your dinner with water, a non-caloric beverage, or a 4-ounce glass of red or white wine. Bon appetit! During a typical day, you might find yourself hungry between meals. If you truly are hungry, having a snack is okay, Remember, those snacks are part of the 6 to 7 meals you're going to have every day. Smoothies make a delicious, healthy snack. Just blend 8 ounces of skim milk with ice and 1.5 cups of strawberries. Have a handful of almonds or an apple with 2 slices of low-fat cheese. You can always get your cookie out of your emergency cookie supply and use that as a snack. A rice cake with 2 teaspoons of natural peanut butter on top is also a good choice. You'll be surprised how satisfying and filling these types of snacks will be. Remember also to eat slowly and chew your food. If you feel full, you have eaten too much. Teach yourself to eat less next time. First you'll change your habits, and then you'll change your life. Exercise must be part of your new lifestyle, and is our second rule. You must do a minimum of 4 hours of cardiovascular exercise per week. That's 4 hours per week, not per day. And a minimum of 20 minutes of weight training per week. That's only 5 minutes of weight training per day. Surely you could do that. If you're already exercising, keep the routine going. If you don't, here are some easy ways to incorporate exercise into your new lifestyle. The most simple cardiovascular exercise is brisk walking. You can commit to 45 minutes of brisk walking 6 days a week. You can do that. You're all set if you do that. Of course, you will need to be walking briskly, enough to reach your target heart rate. Your Smart for Life staff or doctor will tell you where your target heart rate should be. You should have received this booklet that gives you some examples of exercises as well as some target heart rates. Pay attention to it. Read it. It's important. Don't forget about this booklet, which you will receive from the Smart for Life center you're at. It has specific heart rate and exercises. Read it. It's important. You can enjoy bicycle riding, swimming, or even exercising on a stationary bike or a stepper in the comfort of your own home while you're watching TV. If you have children, you may want to get them involved. You should get them involved and exercise all together. Or you can work out while your kids are doing their homework. You'll be on hand to help them with their homework and still get your exercise in. Setting a good example is so important for your children, to teach them to take care of their health and body by exercising. The key is planning your success. You must make a commitment to your new healthy lifestyle. Come up with exercise program that you enjoy and that you will do. You may change it around once in a while, but make it fit your lifestyle. There are no more excuses, and believe me, in no time at all, cardiovascular exercise will actually make you happy. It's been proven to get people out of depression. As I mentioned earlier, you must also incorporate weight training into your exercise program. Not only would it help you maintain your new weight, it would help you build muscle and strength and stay strong and healthy. The best way to weight train if you don't want to go to the gym or work with a trainer is to purchase a set of free weights that you can use at home. They're inexpensive. Your Smart for Life doctor can advise you on how much weight you should start out with. And you can do the following exercises at home. Again, they're in your book. Our first simple strength building exercise is the bicep curl. As shown here, hold a dumbbell in each hand. First lift your arm towards your shoulder. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds and slowly return the weight to the starting point. Repeat with your left arm. With each of the exercises, do 10 to 15 reps with each arm. Rest after the set and repeat 3 sets of each exercise until you simply can't do it anymore. The point where you can't continue the exercise is called the failure point. And in the beginning, you need to push each exercise to that point in order to actually build up muscle and strength. Later, you will just do 3 sets of each one of these exercises. The next exercise being demonstrated is the overhead shoulder press. Hold the weight in each hand, palm facing forward with your arms bent at a 90-degree angle and elbows out to the sides at shoulder level. Lift the weights above your head and then lower and repeat. You should also include 3 sets of abdominal crunches to keep your abdominal muscles strong. Lie flat with your knees bent and feet flat on the ground. Place your hands at the sides of your head. Use your abdominal muscles to lift your upper body closer to your legs. Return slowly to the starting position and repeat. Make sure that your doctor allows you to do that. Some people with back problems should not do this exercise. Over time, you can add more exercises as well. Remember, your Smart for Life doctor or weight counselor will review the maintenance plan with you and can recommend various exercises that are best suited for your new lifestyle. They may even refer you to a personal trainer. You must also weigh yourself once per week, just as you did when you were following the Smart for Life program. Choose a day and weigh yourself each week on that specific day. I recommend choosing Sunday or Monday morning. Use a reliable scale and try to weigh yourself undressed. Don't just get on the scale while you're weighing yourself. Consider what you're doing. If you were having your blood pressure taken, and if your blood pressure was up, you would do something about it and make changes to correct it. You would call your doctor. You wouldn't just let the blood pressure be up. The same thing applies to your weight. When it's up, you gotta do something about it. This is a serious moment. Take time and think about it. A 2-pound fluctuation is normal, but if you're more than 2 pounds over your goal weight, you should plan corrective action immediately. For the next week, you should get those 2 pounds off. You should have received an alarm weight sticker by now. If you're more than 2 pounds above your goal weight, you can either plan to exercise more or pull some cookies out of the fridge and put yourself on the program for a few days. You should always have a stack of emergency cookies in the fridge. Another alternative would be to select low-fat, low-calorie frozen dinners and eliminate alcohol. The most important thing that I can stress here is to have a plan in place and execute it as soon as that weight is up. If you have gained more than 5 to 7 pounds above your goal weight, you simply must come back to the Smart for Life Weight Management Center and get back on the program. And believe me, this may happen once or twice, maybe more at the beginning, till you get used to it. But please don't be shy and embarrassed to come back to the center. Losing weight and maintaining is not easy. No one is perfect, and in fact, it's normal to gain 5 to 10 pounds per year. But you must be proactive and immediately take those pounds off as soon as you reach your alarm weight. This is not yo-yo dieting. It's the only realistic way to deal with those extra pounds. There is no magic cure that will keep your weight off forever. Think of maintaining your weight like maintaining your hair. You all need to get a haircut once in a while. But I can assure you, it's a lot easier to come back and lose 5 to 10 pounds than coming back and losing 30. You see, in a way, you're training your body to maintain the weight that is ideal and healthy for you. Your body has what we call a set point. A set point is the weight that your body will naturally defend. Now that you've lost the weight, it will take your body almost 2 years to regulate to that new set point. If you stay on course and always act to lose those extra pounds as soon as possible, you will eventually reset your body's set point at this great weight. And after 1 to 2 years, you will find that your new weight, your new ideal weight, is much easier to maintain. You have to expect some weight fluctuation. Nobody can keep the weight in a perfect straight line all the time, but you need to react quickly. For example, if you're like most people, like me, you may find that every November, December, during the holidays, you gain 5 to 7 pounds. Only now you're armed with the knowledge of how to lose the weight and how to do it. Keep in mind that you're not alone. You know exactly what to do and where to go to get those pounds off. You also need to shop smart. The next time you go to the grocery store, I'd like you to think of the shopping cart as your family stomach. What you buy and what you put into that shopping cart is what's going to flow through your family stomach and in the bloodstream. So the next time you shop, look at the shopping cart and ask yourself, do I really want that in my body? Also, if you or a member of your family has a weakness for a certain food, avoid bringing it home. It will reduce the temptation. For example, if you have a weakness for ice cream, don't bring a 4,000 calorie container of ice cream home. I'm not saying don't ever buy ice cream. You can have a cup of the usual serving size once in a while from your local ice cream store, but have a small cup, maybe even have half of it. Eat it, throw it out, but don't bring it home. However, bringing home a large container of high-fat, high-sugar ice cream may tempt you and lead you back to overeating. When you shop, you have to make choices which will support your new healthy weight and new lifestyle. You should have received a Smart Lifestyle Handbook from your Smart for Life doctor or weight counselor. Hold on to this Smart Lifestyle Handbook. It has a list which I call the weight gain warning signs. Review them often and assess if any of them apply to you. If some apply, take action immediately. I recommend paying extra attention to the following warning signs. If you stop weighing yourself, if you eat because you're feeling stressed, if you eat until you're full, if your alcohol consumption increases, if you start craving sweets. Even if you don't experience any of the weight gain warning signs, be sure and come back to the center and weigh yourself every 4 to 12 weeks. Many patients seem to disappear when they've reached the goal weight. Planning the extra trip to the center and staying in touch with the center staff will increase your chances of being smart for life. In summary, commit to the following rules for life. Eat only when you're hungry and until you're no longer hungry rather than full. Exercise regularly. Weigh yourself regularly. Plan for weight fluctuations and come back whenever the extra help is needed. Stay in touch. Shop and consume smart. Congratulations again. Stay healthy, stay thin, stay smart for life. So I'm standing here with a group of smart losers. These are all people who lost weight on the Smart for Life program. Some of them I know, some of them I don't. So I think everybody, just how much weight did you guys lose? Like, how much did you lose?
I've lost 52 pounds since January,
Wow.
5 months.
155 in 15 months.
Wow.
97 and a half in 10 months. Wow. 87 in a year.
That's more than you weigh now.
71 in 10 weeks.
70, wow, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
And how much have you lost?
76 in 9 months.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm so impressed.
65 in 6 months.
Amazing.
83 in 9 months.
Ah,
27 in 6 months.
amazing.
50 in 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what have you been doing to maintain your weight off?
You know, one thing about this diet, it taught me discipline, and it taught me to be aware of what I'm eating, and it's so good for me that I still watch myself. I still take care of my food intake, and I have cookies.
Good, good.
I eat my cookies all the time. So
Well-
it's wonderful, and it's so easy, and I just love the self-esteem that I acquired from losing that weight.
Well,
It was wonderful.
You look great, and I saw
Thank
you
you.
won a whole bunch of contests.
Right, I did. I was able to enter the Miss Florida Senior Pageant after I lost that weight. And
And did you win?
I was first runner-up.
Wow.
Very good.
What have you been doing to keep
I'm
your weight?
still on the diet, still losing about 2 pounds a week, but I've changed my whole way of eating. I'm more concerned with what I put in than what's around me. I still have a ways to go.
And Annie was with him and the lady in pink.
Well, I'm still on a diet. I keep changing my goal weight, so I went down 5 more pounds. So I'm gonna just keep trying to lose that 5 pounds.
Amazing. Really, you look amazing.
Thank you.
You really want to go lower than this?
Yes,
you look
you
great
asked me that at my
now.
last appointment.
Oh, I did? Okay.
Yes.
You're not supposed
I
to
seen
say that.
myself.
Yeah, I got my BMI. Well, you look great in a bikini. What about you? Why'd you come up here? We can't see you back there. Come.
Well, I'm on maintenance now. I'm done, and actually I lost too much according to my husband. So he said I was too skinny, so I actually put a little bit back on, so I'm comfortable and he's comfortable, so we're all good. But, you know, I was scared to get off the diet. I was. And it's comfortable being on it that I didn't even want to get off of it when it was time. But now that I'm off working out and eating, it's easy. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be, but it is easy.
Good. Well, that's good. We want people to hear that it is easier. People think it's very hard, but it's easier than they
No,
think
it
once they get
is.
into it, I think. Because I was a patient too. I'm not just a doctor. I did this myself. What about you? Come up
Well,
here. You're better looking than me, so you should be in
I
front
work,
of me.
I walk 5 to 6 miles every day, so
Excellent.
that just keeps it going. And I don't have any problem not eating all the junk food that I used to eat. And as a matter of fact, I refuse it when it's offered. And I'm off the diet now, but I'm still losing weight from the walking.
Wonderful.
And I lose about 2-3 pounds a week, and I don't. And I just stay away from the junk food, eat the cookies, and walk. It
Good.
works.
Great.
Well, we're proud of you.
Yes.
What about you?
I just stuck to the diet. I had 10 weeks, haven't cheated once, and just go with
But
it.
how
do the
don't you
cookies.
cheat? Isn't it hard not to cheat? I mean, it's really tough. How do you do it?
It's just willpower. I mean, I made the decision. I spent the money to do the startup, and I made the decision to do it, and I'm just sticking with it. It's just a decision at this point. It's not even a question of willpower for me. I just made the choice, and I'm doing it.
I'm really proud of you. What changes do you see in your life so far?
Walking up to my third floor apartment's a lot easier. Just doing everything. My work uniform is huge on me now, and buying clothes is a lot more interesting now. So don't have to shop big and tall anymore.
Good.
It's about.
Well, you're doing great. You have how many more weeks do you have left? Do you think till you get there?
I figure I got about another 3 to 4 months left. I still have 89 pounds to go, but I'm down 71.
Amazing.
I lost 87 today, and hopefully I'm really close to goal, so hopefully in the next month or two.
It's amazing. Any words of wisdom?
Just keep going. It's the best diet ever.
Good. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
So, Mrs. Two Pants.
Yeah. Yeah. I probably have about 5 more months to go. I should be done already, but I've had some issues this year. Had surgery and got in a car wreck, and the diet kind of became second burner, you know, got put to the back. And so I've only lost about 20 pounds this entire 2006 so far. So
That's fine
I'm-
though. You
yeah,
kept
oh,
going.
yeah.
That's key.
And
People
that's-
have to
that's-
understand. Nobody has everybody does it in different ways. Some people have, that's why I want to see there's different people who do it differently here. You're hearing different stories.
Well, that's the whole thing. I mean, I haven't eaten the cookies or eaten what I'm supposed to in 6 months, but yet I've learned how to eat and what to eat, and I order a grilled chicken salad now instead of a double bacon cheeseburger, you know, and I've still lost like 20 pounds in this past year, you know, without doing the diet because it's just the change of eating habits. So,
Have you found that the diet changed the level of sweetness you used to?
yeah, I'm not a chocolate fan anymore. Like, you know, I mean, I used to walk past a candy bar and it was the first thing I wanted to do was to pick that candy bar up, but now it's just, it doesn't make a difference to me. I mean, I still crave certain things. I'm actually craving breakfast foods, but if I don't have it, it's okay. I've learned that it's okay.
Do you shop differently?
For food?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Salad is in my cart all the time, and lunch meat, you know, is in the cart all the time, and water is in the cart all the time. 3 things that I never would have bought before. Never would have bought before. So I would always be in the chip aisle or the soda aisle, or so. Yeah,
Well, I hope the rest of America hears this message because we have this huge problem in our country with people being overweight and kids being overweight that they need to shop differently, and I'm happy you
Oh,
hear
yeah.
that.
Definitely.
So you lost a few pounds on this program. How many did you lose?
A
Why don't you
couple.
tell our
Well, I started off at 372 pounds. I was a diabetic, so I had to do something to correct it. I found it out through my boss. I gave the doctor a call. He got me started. I started in March of 2005. I lost 155 pounds.
Woo!
I'm still on the diet, and what's amazing about this diet is it is good food. Chicken, very good for you. Vegetables, fish, and there's nothing wrong with eating the good food, the right food.
What happened to your diabetes then?
My diabetes, what is diabetes? I have it no more.
That's great.
Gone. I had high cholesterol, not anymore. I joined the gym. The other day I was on the treadmill for an hour straight without stopping, 3 miles an hour. I wasn't even out of breath.
Wow.
Super.
I could have even done a little bit more.
Wow. Great.
I burned 358 calories. Maybe it was a little too much for the diet, but I felt good getting off that treadmill. And here I am today. Thank God. Thanks for Smart Life. They brought my life back.
Absolutely.
Well, you're an inspiration, really. You know, we have your picture up in the wall in the Boca Center, and you have no idea how many people, even if they need to lose 20 pounds, they look at you and they say, if he could have done that, then I could do 20, 30.
Anybody could do it.
Yeah.
Not only
Really?
me.
Anybody
You
can
got to
use
put
that.
your mind to it.
That's right.
And to tell you something, I'm going to keep eating the cookies because it's way better than the cookies they got in the store.
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
And it's healthy for you. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with eating the right food.
Well, I'm proud of you. And again, as you can see, you know, if you lose enough weight and you have certain diseases like diabetes, they do go away. Diabetes is a curable disease in weight loss because 90% of the time diabetes is related to weight gain. And it's not, you know, only juvenile diabetes, the diabetes that kids get when they're young, really is not weight related. Almost all other diabetes is weight
I
related.
was maxed out on all my pills. The
So-
doctor couldn't do nothing for me no more.
Well, really proud. So the youngest one in the group, why don't you come over here?
Come on.
Why don't we start by telling us how old you are first?
I'm 15 years old.
Wow. So 15-year-olds can do this program?
Of course. I've been on a lot of diets. My weight has been a problem for about my whole life since I was in like 2nd grade. And I've been on Atkins and just like the Zone and everything. And this is the easiest diet and the fastest working diet that I've ever been on. It's really easy. You know, going out with your friends, you think it'd be harder. It's not.
Well, I'm really proud of you because I know how hard it is for teenagers to lose weight because you have so much pressure on you. So I really, really admire you because I know how tough it is. Why don't we get your mom in here? Why don't we get some comments from your mom? Why don't you tell us about what you saw difficult, not just the good parts, also the bad parts, because patients should hear both sides. And what were the good things and what were the bad things? You know,
I've had a lot of positive. I really haven't seen too many negatives at all, really. I really haven't. If there's anything, she's gotten a little cockier the skinnier she's getting. The cockier she's getting. A little bit of that. Yeah, a little self-esteem. She's wearing my clothes. I have an issue with going in my closet. Now my clothes are on her, not me. Makes me a little sad, but you know. But really, she's doing great. She's doing, the difficult thing is getting the water down a teenager.
Yeah.
Getting the
Well,
water
that's-
down a
that's
teenager is
key.
about
I
the
think
only
That's hard for any
thing.
of us.
yeah, we need,
And,
all of us don't drink enough, and we need to drink more. How important was your mom to support you in this program?
My mom was my biggest support system. If it wasn't for my mom, I don't know if I'd be able to, you know, really do it as much as I am. I probably would have cheated more if my mom wasn't around.
Good. Well, I think it's key. I think everybody who watches this video, when they go home, you got to get the people around you to support you. Because if they don't, then it's so hard already. It's so difficult to do this already that if anybody puts a little twig in front of you, you'll fall. So when you have support systems, you know, you need to use them. And you need to go back and ask for help. Don't be shy. If people are giving you negative vibes, sit them down and say, you shouldn't have negative vibes at this time. It should all be positive. Even if they feel that it's wrong or whatever, you know, it sounds crazy, they need to support you because this is a very, very serious issue. And all these people have lengthened their lives and are probably happier since they've lost the weight. And I really, really am very proud of all of you. Really.